Jill Duggar has showcased her curves in a low-cut top while showing off the veggie garden outside of her Arkansas home. The TLC star has been open about straying from her parents Jim Bob and Michelle's strict rule, including standards about modesty, as she distances herself from the family. On Thursday, Jill, 32, took to her Instagram story to show off her garden. She had her long dyed blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail with a headband around her head. The mom of three was wearing an army green top with a deep V-neckline. As she talked, she occasionally panned the camera in such a way that fans could see the rest of her outfit. She had a flowy midi skirt on that hung loosely off her thin frame. In the clip, she revealed to her followers, "It's hot out here, but I've been working on getting these cucumbers trellised, and I am so excited on. We got our first squash today. We've been getting, like, little pickling cucumbers, which I was so super surprised how good they taste." She concluded, "It's thriving out here." Jill recently opened up about her upbringing in a shocking tell-all interview as part of the Amazon Prime Video documentary Shiny Happy People. She appeared alongside her husband Derek Dillard in the multi-part special. During the documentary, Jill reflected on the burden she felt to help her family retain their TV show after the scandal, and even laughed about the umbrellas of authority that made her so obedient to Jim Bob. Jill expressed regret about doing a Megyn Kelly show interview after news broke in 2015 that her brother Josh had molested her as a child. She and Jessa, identifying themselves as two of Josh's victims, went on prime time to downplay the abuse and defend Josh, something she now says was at her parents' urging. "In hindsight, I wouldn't have done the Megyn Kelly stuff," said the former counting on alum. "I felt like I was in a place of, again, bearing the burden and the weight," she said, breaking down in tears. "Even though you volunteer, you feel obligated to help." During the same documentary, Derek slammed the Duggars for forcing Jill to essentially defend Josh. He said his wife was essentially sent out on a suicide mission to save the Duggar family's TV future. In the interview, Jill and Jessa both downplayed Josh's molestation, claiming it was very mild. She said in Shiny Happy People of that decision, "It's not something I'm proud of." Jill continued, "If I hadn't felt obligated to, like, 1, do it for the sake of the show, and 2, do it for the sake of my parents, I wouldn't have done it." She added, "Yes, we were taken advantage of." Duggars react. Jim Bob and Michelle spoke out after the first episode of the documentary was released, slamming the project as derogatory. The statement said, "The recent documentary that talks about our family is sad because in it we see the midi and those with ill intentions hurting people we love. Like other families, ours too has experienced the joys and heartbreaks of life, just in a very public format. This documentary paints so much and so many in a derogatory and sensationalized way because sadly that's the direction of entertainment these days."